This week on Real Talk, clearing up some of the confusing advertising that you see in real estate. Check it out. Today, we have the wonderful Anita McGowan from the team. Thanks for coming on, Anita.
It's my pleasure.
I'm going to get right into it because we've got a couple of hot topics this morning. I want to talk about some confusing things in real estate advertising for consumers. The first thing being this home seller guarantee, which we see often in the area. If I can't sell your home, I'll buy it. But of course, if this was the case in many instances, you'd see tons of realtors going broke offering this kind of guarantee. So what is really going on when someone says, I'll buy your house if I can't sell it?
So it is attractive for a home seller to have a guarantee that their house will be sold, but ultimately
Absolutely.
all realtors are in the business of selling properties. And so this home seller guarantee is a little bit deceptive in that they sell it at a higher commission and it's at the appraised value. You get a percentage of the appraised value so that it often is lower than the price that's sold.
So they're not looking to buy it at the actual market value. They're hiring an appraisal in some cases. Correct. And if they agree with the appraisal, then they'll offer to buy it.
Right.
If the sale doesn't go through.
And we can see from our taxes and from other instances that appraised value is often quite a bit less than the market value. And so when you sell your house, you're looking to get the highest price, but also the most money that you can keep. And so when you're looking at a higher commission and a lower price, that could be between $30,000 and $50,000 less that you get. We at the Woolcott team are in the market of selling your house for the highest price. And also looking at you having the most money at the end of the day as well. Yeah,
we're trying to keep the most money in your pocket and give you the best value.
Right.
Of course, if somebody's in a bind and they absolutely need their house bought because they're going to be in a lot of financial trouble and we have the resource to do it, the price makes sense, we may offer it, and we have offered it in the past. But I don't think we've ever had to go through with it, or in very few cases we've had to go through with it because we've often sold the house. We're in the business of selling houses, not buying them.
Right, and we spend a lot of energy on marketing the property to the right buyers. And we have a very large pool of buyer agents that are working specifically to sell your house. So we're very successful at selling homes. That's what we're in the business of doing.
And the second thing is we see many agents saying that they are the #1 realtor, the #1 agent, and they're saying this in the same region. So how can this be? Because obviously, just logically speaking, there can only be one #1 agent. So what's going on here?
That's the beauty of statistics, is that you can tell any story with numbers. And so it's important to look at what they're #1 in.
Right.
So is it that they're #1 on one street? Is that they're #1 in 1 month or one time period? What you're looking for is a realtor who has a long history, a great reputation, who has been selling for a long time and is familiar with that area. And our team is familiar with a large area. We have a long track record and we're very successful.
Yeah, an agent could have one really good month in a certain area and sell a few homes, and then rightfully go and put #1 agent in this area on a billboard the following month. And that would be totally within the guidelines. And speaking about guidelines, there are fairly strict guidelines that govern how we can advertise in real estate. We're governed by the Real Estate Council of Ontario. And I don't fault agents for saying, if they sell a select number of houses, they may be #1 in that neighborhood. But it does warrant, when you're hiring an agent, you're looking for someone with experience in a certain area, read the fine print, ask them for a bit of a track record, and familiarize yourself with exactly who it is that you're signing with and working with.
Exactly. And oftentimes it may be that the brokerage, which is a very large brokerage that has 1,000 agents in it, may be #1 for the region, and yet that agent may not have sold any homes. So it really is important to become aware of what the statistics are telling you.
Exactly. Be aware of what the statistics are actually telling you. That's great. Well, thank you very much for your time, Anita.
It was my pleasure.
That's
Thank
great.
you.